Lights, camera, Jackson here. What's up, everybody? It's LCJ Live. Happy Sunday, October 10, 2021. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And hey, it's Bond Day. We're talking No Time to Die. $56 million. Not bad overall. Fifth biggest start of this COVID era. A little lower than a lot of people expected, including me. But hey, that's not bad. A lot of people still went. Older moviegoers, younger moviegoers, diehard James Bond fans wanted to go to the theater to see No Time to Die, the Daniel Craig fifth and final installment in the saga. For him, $56 million. Venom, Let There Be Carnage, $32 million. Addams Family 2, $10 million. Shang-Chi, $4.2. Many Saints of Newark, $1.5. Free Guy, $1.3. Dear Evan Hansen and the new drama Lamb with $1 million each. And Candyman with $700,000. If you're just joining us here on LCJ Live, maybe you're watching this later on here on YouTube. YouTube.com/LightsCameraJackson. I saw No Time to Die. Didn't love No Time to Die at all. I liked the first third of it. Ana de Armas, great. She should have a spinoff as Paloma, but boy, this movie goes downhill. No question about that. It takes some ridiculous turns, some twists and turns I'm just not a fan of, and not a satisfying conclusion to the Daniel Craig era of James Bond. $56 million is lower than what Spectre opened to, $70 million. It's lower than what Skyfall opened to, $88 million. Quantum of Solace opened to $68 million. Casino Royale opened to $40 million, but it ended up with $168 million total, and I don't know at this point. It depends on how No Time to Die does over the next couple weeks. I'm not sure No Time to Die will get to $168 million at this point. It depends on during the week numbers. Older moviegoers are going to be very interested in The Last Duel, which comes out this week from Ridley Scott with Matt Damon. So they're going to probably want to go to that and may not want to go to No Time to Die a second time or at all, depending on if they read the reviews. The reviews have been mixed for No Time to Die. I'm on the negative side of it. So I think MGM has to be happy they got the movie in the theaters. They didn't send it to streaming. They didn't send it to Amazon Prime. They didn't send it to VOD, that they waited. And obviously it's doing very well internationally. But when it comes to here in the States, not bad. Fifth biggest open, $56 million, but not extraordinary. I did see CNBC predicted $100 million, which was way off. Nobody, it was never, no chance of making $100 million. No. If it made $80 million, I would have been pleasantly surprised. 65 to 75 was what I was thinking, but it ended up with 56. And it could go lower, down to 55, 54. As I wrote on Twitter at LCJ Reviews, I was talking with a movie theater analyst guy about 3.5 weeks ago who said, what's a COVID-era Bond gonna open to? 40 million? 50 million? He didn't have high expectations for it, to be quite honest. And he was on the lower end, and he was right, going on the lower end for No Time to Die. This week's big movies, of course, are Halloween Kills with Jamie Lee Curtis, which I look forward to seeing in a day or two. Also, The Last Duel, as I mentioned, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Jodie Comer, Adam Driver, Ridley Scott. Action drama. Hard Luck Love Song, a drama I have seen. It's in the theaters Friday. Go to my website, lights-camera-jackson.com. You can get my review of Hard Luck Love Song. And new on Disney Plus, by the way, this weekend, have you watched The Muppets Haunted Mansion, the new Halloween special with the Muppet Gang? I saw it. I think it's kind of silly. It's mostly for young kids. There's a lot of celebrity cameos. The songs really don't work. It's got a couple decent moments to it in terms of charm, humor, but not a lot. Not as much as I wanted, not as much heart as I wanted. I hope Disney finds a way to make the Muppets great again. Honestly. We had the Muppets Now show, which is always, didn't have a lot of spark to it, didn't have a lot of originality to it. This, not a hit for me either. So 2 strikes in this latest batch of the Muppets. Hopefully, maybe, Disney will find a way to make the Muppets smart again, fun again, enjoyable again, like those 2 Muppet movies from 2011 and 2014. I talked with Ludacris Bridges about Karma's World. This is a new animated series he's got on Netflix. He created, he's a voice actor in it, he's a producer, did all the music. New LCJ Q&A podcast episode at animationscoop.com Q&A tomorrow with Ludacris Bridges, all about Karma's World. So look forward to that. Had a great conversation with him. Also talked with the co-creators, showrunners of the new Aquaman animated series that's on HBO Max. Aquaman, King of Atlantis. It's going to be premiering this Thursday with part 1. It's a 3-part animated series. And I talked with those creators. And on Tuesday, you can get that Q&A at animationscoop.com. I had a great chat with them as well. More Q&As, more podcast episodes coming the rest of October and into November. So please look forward to all of those. Another movie that opened this past weekend was Mass, a drama in just 4 theaters. We're waiting on the numbers for that. 2 theaters in New York City, 2 theaters in Los Angeles. I've actually attended movies at 3 of the 4 theaters that it's in and drove by the 4th. Both theaters in New York. So a movie at one of the theaters in LA, drove by the other one. Mass is going to be expanding to more theaters over the next several weeks. I recommend it. Some very strong performances. Also a film called I'm Your Man expanded this weekend to more theaters. Hope you check that out as well. It's Germany's submission for the Oscar for International Feature this year, but it's more than just that. It is a drama, a relationship drama, futuristic, about a woman researcher who spends 3 weeks with a humanoid robot played by Dan Stevens. Will they form a relationship? What is that dynamic like? How deep do we go? That's the appeal, and that's the success of I'm Your Man. So I do recommend you check that out. We're waiting to see if Jungle Cruise may have gotten into the top 10 this weekend with even $150,000. I think weekend 11 for Jungle Cruise, sticking around while other movies have exited. Candyman crossed the $60 million mark for Universal. It's their second highest grossing film of the year, only behind F9 The Fast Saga. Dear Evan Hansen, not one of Universal's top hit movies, just $14 million so far. Free Guy closing in on $120 million. Good for them. The Many Saints of Newark not doing wonders for Warner Brothers, just $7 million after 10 days. Shang-Chi for Disney, $212.5 million. That's their big hit for the year. The Addams Family 2 up to $31 million after 10 days. First movie got to 100. If this one gets to 50, MGM will be happy. Venom, after 10 days, $142 million. Sony thrilled that Venom still did well against Bond this weekend, going from 90 down to 32. It's a big drop, but still making 32 was a lot bigger than a lot of people expected. $142 million. Remember, the first Venom made $214 million back in 2018, so we'll see how close this one can get. And like I said, for No Time to Die, $56 million. We'll see if it can close in on that $168 that both Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace made. Spectre made $200. Skyfall, $304. There's no way at this point that No Time to Die is going to cross $250. $200 would mean it would have to have great legs over the next several weeks. I don't see that happening. Will it get to that $168? We will have to see. So this week, check out my podcast episode with Ludacris. Check out my Animation Scoop Q&A with the makers of Aquaman. I'll have my reviews of Halloween Kills and more this week. I've got my review of Hard Luck Love Song on the website already. I'm going to see The Last Duel soon. And more movies on the way. I've got some other reviews of movies I've already seen from film festivals coming up very soon. And I had a great time at the Eagles game last Sunday. Even though they didn't win, it was fun being in Philly. As always, follow me on Twitter at LCJ Reviews, Instagram at LightsCamJackson, and the website is lights-camera-jackson.com. Thank you so much for watching this episode of LCJ Live. Tune in every Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern. You watch this live on Twitter, or you watch it on YouTube, youtube.com/LightsCameraJackson. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, everybody. I will see you next Sunday. And Bond fans, did you enjoy No Time to Die? Let me know in the comments on YouTube and on my Twitter at LCJ Reviews. This is Roger Moore. I've had this pop for about 1.5 years because I got it thinking No Time to Die was going to come out last spring. And now finally, the first film to be delayed because of the pandemic is now in the theaters. I think that's an accomplishment, that we finally got the first major movie that said we got to move to finally come out in the theaters. That's big. That's big. It absolutely is. Take care, everybody. Stay safe, stay well, stay positive. We'll see you next Sunday. We'll see how Halloween does. I'm not thinking it's going to be gigantic. Maybe 50. We'll have to see. Last Duel could give it a run for its money, depending on how good the buzz is. So we'll talk box office and more next Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern on LCJ Live. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.